There's a road worn thin beneath my shoes, maps of battle scored in blues. Every mile a story lined with scars, fading stars but burning bright like cars. Hands clenched tight, fists full of pain. Let the storm fall, wash me again. And I'm chasing light through broken days. With every heartbeat I find my way. Words like fire, songs that fight. We wear our wounds, make wrongs feel right. This isn't just noise or fleeting sound. It's the strength we build when we hit the ground. Found a picture torn along the crease, laughing eyes that don't find peace. We lost the melody but kept the song, singing through the nights where we belong. Hands clenched tight, fists full of pain. Let the storm fall, wash me again. And I'm chasing light through broken days. With every heartbeat I find my way. Words like fire, songs that fight. We wear our wounds, make wrongs feel right. This isn't just noise or fleeting sound. It's the strength we build when we hit the ground. Underneath these lyrics, there's a pulse that won't retreat. A river wild, a silent vow to never face defeat. Guitar strings bend like hearts that mend. Every crash and roar commands the end. And I'm chasing light through broken days. With every heartbeat I find my way. Words like fire, songs that fight. We wear our wounds, make wrongs feel right. This isn't just noise or fleeting sound. It's the strength we build when we hit the ground. So here's to hope, carved in melody, a soundtrack born of reality. Through love, through loss, this music stays. Our guide, our fire in endless blaze. Stride guide, use casual storyteller language to focus on concrete storyteller and visual imagery specific to the powerful rock anthem. Remember nights we spent beneath that fading streetlight glow. Your words were like a wildfire burning with a gentle soul. We sang about forever on those worn-out concert seats, hearts beating to the rhythm of anthems bittersweet. And when the silence tried to break us down, we found a melody to lift us off the ground. These heartfelt ballads hold the stories we can't hide, love's fragile notes and heartbreaks that collide. In every chord the hope that pulls us through, music's power binding me and you. There were nights when tears would spill like rain upon the floor, yet every painful verse became a doorway to much more. The guitars cried and piano keys would soothe the ache inside, a soundtrack for redemption where our sorrows can't divide. And when the dark tried stealing all our light, the anthem rose, a beacon burning bright. These heartfelt ballads hold the stories we can't hide, love's fragile notes and heartbreaks that collide. In every chord the hope that pulls us through, music's power binding me and you. In the press of a crowd, the energy so fierce and raw, strangers become allies, healing in a shared call. The bass line thumps like a heartbreak, steady and alive, uniting faces worlds apart, helping us survive. These heartfelt ballads hold the stories we can't hide, love's fragile notes and heartbreaks that collide. In every chord the hope that pulls us through, music's power binding me and you. So let the anthem play on through all the loss and gain, in the strings of our story, forever we remain. I was 10 years old in the back of a borrowed car, radio cracked, but the chorus hit hard. My old man drummed on the wheel through the pain, said some songs keep you standing in the rain. We Drove past towns with the lights burned low, chasing work, chasing something we didn't know. That guitar fell louder, then I feel like it was written just to keep us here. Every scratch on that record told the truth, not polished, not clean, just proof that love can bend, but it won't break if you sing it loud enough, for heaven's sake. These songs were built from blood and wire, hearts on sleeves, hands in the fire. They carried love through broken years, turned our scars into souvenirs. From basement dreams to stadium nights, we learned to breathe and borrowed light, rock and words side by side. Kept us alive, kept us alive, kept us alive. Now I see kids with their eyes closed tight, headphones on in the middle of the night. Different streets, different names, same old hope running through their veins. A power chord and a simple line can cross generations, cross that line. Between giving up and hanging on, between feeling lost and moving on, there's a truth in a voice that shakes in every risk that a dreamer takes. You can hear it when the drums come in. That sound says, try again. These songs were built from blood and wire, hearts on sleeves, hands in the fire. They carried love through broken years, turned our scars into souvenirs. From bedroom floors to open skies, we found ourselves in someone's cry, rocking words side by side. Kept us alive, kept us alive. Like a memory, strings hold on, won't let it leave. We're not alone when the lights go down. That melody is solid ground. Raise your voice, cracked and true. There's a million more just like you, all different stories, same demand to feel understood, to take a stand. These songs were built from blood and wire, hearts on sleeves, hands in the fire. They carried love through broken years, turned our scars into souvenirs. From first heartbreak to last goodbye, they teach us how to try and try, rocking words side by side. Kept us alive, kept us alive. So turn it up, let the walls shake loose. Every dream's got something to prove, long as there's a voice and a drive to roam. These strings will carry us home. We met behind the old cafe where summer hung in the air. You had that stubborn smile, like you fought through something rare. I still see the cracked vinyl spinning tales about lost years. We spoke in broken sentences, mended pain with quiet cheers. There's a weight behind your eyes, a story no one sees, but you're standing tall through every fall, a fighter on her knees. We rise with the fire, burning through the night. we find our light. Love holds its ground, even when worlds collide. In the roar of the anthems, we won't hide. The roads were never easy, carved from sweat and tears, but dreams kept pushing wider, past every doubt and fear. You carried every heartbreak like a medal on your chest, a song of scars and battles, refusing to rest. And when the pain feels endless, like a storm you can't outrun, remember we're the warriors, the rising sun. We rise with the fire, burning through the night. In the heart of the silence, we find our light. Love holds its ground, even when worlds collide. In the roar of the anthems, we won't hide. So hold tight to that spark when the night falls heavy and cold. Every lyric in our ballads is a story you've been told, strong enough to break the chains, to dream beyond the years. This is more than just survival, it's the music of our tears. We rise with the fire, burning through the night. In the heart of the silence, we find our light. Love holds its ground, even when worlds collide. In the roar of the anthems, we won't hide. Through every battle, every loss, every dream that's still alive, we rise with the fire, the strength to thrive. I remember nights on broken streets, chased by dreams too wild to keep. Hands weathered, warm from fights we never planned to lose. Beneath the glaring city lights, truths cut sharper than the night. Our voices rough but hearts so bold, chasing flames in cold and truth. Every scar's a story told in the silence after the storm. We hold tight, refuse to fold. Every bruise becomes our form. These fires we carry burn hotter than the pain. Through storms and trials we rise again and again. In the ruins we find what we've been searching for, fighting shadows, breaking chains, reaching evermore. Walking roads where hope was thin, fighting battles deep within. Moments where the world pressed down, but still we fought to find our crown. With every fall, The walls grew thin and light seeped through to help us win. In sweat and tears our anthems rise, a roar beneath the endless skies. Every heartbeat forged in flame, every step a battle won. We wear our trials like medals made, reflections of the rising sun. These fires we carry burn hotter than the pain. Through storms and trials we rise again and again. In the ruins we find what we've been searching for, fighting shadows, breaking chains, reaching evermore. No promise made without the fight, no dreams born in the night. We grind and bleed but never break, fueled by the love we'll make. These fires we carry burn hotter than the pain. Through storms and trials we rise again and again. In the ruins we find what we've been searching for, fighting shadows, breaking chains, reaching evermore. Hand in hand the fight recedes, but the fire never leaves. We carry on this flame alive, the heartbeat of our fight to survive. We were parked outside that old apartment, radio low, rain on the glass. You said someday you'd have your name in lights. I said I just wanted us to last. Bills on the table, coffee gone cold, dreams bigger than the pay we made. Every step felt heavy on the stairs, but we kept climbing anyway. Every wrong turn taught us something, every scar proved we were alive. When the nights felt longer than the highways, you held my hand and said we'll be fine. If this is the long road, I'll walk it with you, through the noise and the doubt and the fear. We're not made of gold, but we're unbreakable. Look at us now, still standing here. Yeah, the world tried hard to bend us, but we're stronger than it appears. With love in our bones and fire in our lungs, look at us now, still standing here. I chased work that barely paid the rent, played guitar till my fingers burned. You worked late with tired eyes, still smiling like the lesson was learned. Friends moved on, some dreams fell through, some doors slammed hard and fast. But every time I thought of quitting, I saw forever in your glance. We learned patience the hard way, hope stitched into every fall. Every time we thought it was over, we found a reason to give more. If this is the long road, I'll walk it with you, through the noise and the doubt breaks us hard, and the ground feels paper thin. I'll remember who we are and start again. If this is the long road, I'll walk it with you, through the noise and the doubt and the fear. We're not made of gold, but we're unbreakable. Look at us now, still standing here. Yeah, the world tried hard to bend us, but we're stronger than it appears. With love in our bones and fire in our lungs, look at us now, still standing here. So turn the lights on, let the amps ring loud, let the past fade into the years. We didn't quit, we didn't run. Look at us now, still standing here. I was 13 with a borrowed guitar. Strings cut my fingers, but I played anyway. Radio glowing on the dashboard light. We chased big sounds down a two-lane way. Posters peeling off my bedroom wall, heroes sweating under broken lights. They sang about falling and getting back up, like they knew my name that night. Every chord was a door swinging wide. Every chorus said, "Kid, you're alive." Turn it up till the fear lets go. Let the drums hit hard in my chest. These songs taught my heart how to run when the road said stop. I said yes with soaring lines and a rebel cry. We learned to stand, we learned to try. If the world goes cold and the lights go low, this music says don't let go. I've seen worn out bars and sold out halls, hands in the air like a shared belief. Gray hair singing the same old lines, still chasing that first relief. From vinyl cracks to streaming days, same fire burning through the years. Anthems written in plain clothes for broken luck and stubborn tears. Every riff is a spark in the dark. Every beat says finish what you start. Turn it up till the fear lets go. Let the drums hit hard in my chest. These songs taught my heart how to run when the road said stop. I said yes with soaring lines and a rebel cry. We learned to stand, we learned to try. If the world goes cold and the lights go low, this music says don't let go. I've been down on my knees on the kitchen floor, bills on the table, doubt at the door. Piano chords like a steady hand saying breathe you more than this moment. Strings rise slow like a promise kept. Crash comes in and I take the step. Not perfect, not brave, just holding on to the song that says carry on. Turn it up till the fear lets go. Let the drums hit hard in my chest. These songs taught my heart how to run when the road said stop. I said yes with soaring lines and a rebel cry. We I was 17 in a basement room, radio buzzing through a tired wall. Dad's old guitar with a missing string still taught my hands how to fall and stand tall. We played for gas money, played for pride, played like the night might never end. Every scar on that broken amp was proof we tried again and again. Every town had a story, every face had a song. Some were born from love, some from getting it wrong. These are the strings that carry us home, through love and loss, through flesh and bone. From quiet prayers to stages loud, we rise, we break, we stand back up proud. If your heart is tired, you're not alone. This music's the fire in the cold unknown. Turn it up, let it heal your bones. These are the strings that carry us home. I met a girl by a hospital door, headphones on, eyes red from crying. She said this tune got her through last year when the days felt heavy, just trying. Across the ocean, a crowd sings aloud, words they don't fully know. Still they feel it in their chest when the drums hit hard and the lights burn low. Different tongues, same feeling, same hurt, same fight. We lean on a melody to get us through the night. These are the strings that carry us home, through love and loss, through flesh and bone. From quiet prayers to stages loud, we rise, we break, we stand back up proud. If your heart is tired, you're not alone. This music's a fire in the cold unknown. Turn it up, let it heal your bones. These are the strings that carry us home. When the world feels heavy on your chest and your hands are shaking at the wheel, let the bass line steady your breath. Let the piano say what you can't feel. We bend but don't disappear. We've come too far to let go now. These are the strings that carry us home, through love and loss, through flesh and bone. From small town bars to stadium crowds, we rise, we break, we stand back up proud. If your heart is tired, you're not alone. This music's a fire in the cold unknown. Turn it up, let it heal your bones. These are the strings that carry us home. So play it slow, then play it loud. Let it shake the fear from your soul. As long as there's a song to sing, we've got hope, we've got rock and roll. Stale girl, use casual, stir it in language not use these cliche words.
I was driving past a closed down bar, radio low, hands tied on the wheel. Every song felt like a postcard from the parts of me I still feel. There were nights I slept on borrowed couches, counting cracks in the ceiling tiles, learning how a broken heart can still walk another mile. I've seen faces in the front row crying, I've seen fists raised high in the air. Different lives, same fire burning, like we're all saying the same prayer. These songs are holding us up when the ground feels ready to break. From love we lost to the scars we keep, to the chances we still take. Turn it loud on every corner of the world, let it hit like a truth we trust. From quiet tears to open skies, these songs are holding us up. There's a girl in a small town bedroom, writing lines by a flickering light. There's a band in a crowded basement, playing hard just to feel alive. From city streets to open highways, from headphones to stadium nights, every beat says keep on breathing, every chord says you'll be alright. I felt the weight of goodbye letters and the pull of a brand new start. I've learned that hope doesn't ask permission, it just shows up in your heart. These songs are holding us up when the ground feels ready to break. From love we lost to the scars we keep, to the chances we still take. Turn it loud in every corner of the world, let it hit like a truth we trust. From quiet tears to open skies, these songs are holding us up. the ground feels ready to break. From love we lost, to the scars we keep, to the chances we still take. Sing it loud in every corner of the world. Let it hit like a truth we trust. From quiet tears to open skies, these songs are holding us up. When the lights go down and the road gets long, we'll hum these lines and stay tough. As long as there's a beat and a voice to sing, these songs are holding us up.
We learn the town by its flickering signs, late bus rides, coffee rings on the dashboard. You said someday we'd trade fear for time. I nodded, counting miles on the floorboard. Bills in a pocket, dreams in a case, a cheap guitar and a borrowed faith. We weren't brave yet, just willing to try. With rain on the windshield and fire in our eyes, every note carved a line in our hands, but we kept moving step by step. If the road bends hard, we don't let go. We breathe through the weight, we take it slow. Love's the spark when the nights feel long. Ambition hums in a three-chord song. I'll stand right here when the wind says no. Built on the long way home. Yeah, built on the long way home. We rented hope in a narrow room, piano humming through paper-thin walls. You worked late under buzzing lights. I played till my fingers started to fall. Some days tasted like almost made it, other days felt like start again. But your laugh cut clean through the doubt, said keep your head up, we're not out. Every scar taught us how to bend, not break, when the pressure set in. If the road bends hard, we don't let go. We breathe through the weight, we take it slow. Love's the spark when the nights feel long. Ambition hums in a three-chord song. I'll stand right here when the wind says no. Built on the long way home. Yeah, built on the long way. Crash of the drums like a heart in flight. Strings rise up, make the dark feel kind. If I fall, you pull me upright. If you stall, I'll give you my light. We don't need crowns or a perfect plan, just steady hands and the guts to stand. If the road bends hard, we don't let go. We breathe through the weight, we take it slow. Love's the spark when the nights feel long. Ambition hums in a three-chord song. I'll stand right here when the wind says no. Built on the long way home. Yeah, built on the long way home. When morning comes and the crowd moves on, we'll still be here, still riding strong. Courage to dream, strength to endure, built on the long way home, for sure.
Cracked and buzzing low on a night shift drive down a two-lane road. Bills on the seat, coffee going cold. I was learning fast how heavy life can hold. Mama said, keep your head up, kid, but the mirror showed her face that barely did. I counted cracks in the dashboard light, trying to believe I'd be alright. Every scar had a story, every mile had a cost. I've been, but I didn't break, even when I got lost. These songs are made of sweat and tears, of broken plans and stubborn years. They carry love through the hardest parts, when hope feels thin and the night feels long. We fall, we rise, we learn, we heal. Turn pain into something real, turn the volume up, let the truth belong. We're still standing in the noise. I met you by a flickering sign, neon letters barely staying alive. You laughed like the world wasn't closing in, like tomorrow was already a win. We talked about dreams we hadn't tried, about roads we'd take if we had the time. Your hand in mine felt steady and warm, like a promise kept through the storm. Love don't fix it, but it helps you breathe, gives you a reason still to believe. These songs are made of sweat and tears, of broken plans and stubborn years. They carry love through the hardest parts, when hope feels thin and the night feels long. We fall, we rise, we learn, we heal. Turn pain into something real, turn the volume up, let the truth belong. We're still standing in the noise. There's a beat in the drum when the world caves in. There's a chord in the mess that pulls you back again, from the edge of quit, from the weight of fear. You find your strength when the music's near. These songs are made of sweat and tears, of broken plans and stubborn years. They carry love through the hardest parts, when hope feels thin and the night feels long. We fall, we rise, we learn, we heal. Turn pain into something real, turn the volume up, let the truth belong. We're still standing in the noise. So play it loud when your heart feels tired. Let it burn like a live wire. Life hits hard, but so do we. Still standing, still believing. Started out with nothing but a worn out map, city lights behind and a hunger in my grasp. Street corners held the stories I would tell of hearts set on fire, breaking free from their shells. Every step a battle, every breath a fight, but the road called out to me in the dead of night. These dreams like flames, burning wild inside. No chains can hold, no fears can hide. With hands held high and eyes on the sky, we run, we fall, but never say goodbye. She said, hold on, love, through the raging tide. There's beauty in the scars and the tears we've cried. The highway stretched like a ribbon untied. Freedom's not given, it's something we find. Every choice a story, every loss a gain. In the fire's light, we dance through the pain. These dreams like flames, burning wild inside. No chains can hold, no fears can hide. With hands held high and eyes on the sky, we run, we fall, but never say goodbye. And if the night tries to steal our song, we'll turn our voices loud and strong. Because the road may twist and wane, but our hearts keep chasing flames. These dreams like flames, burning wild inside. No chains can hold, no fears can hide. With hands held high and eyes on the sky, we run, we fall, but never say goodbye. So light the way with every step we take. Our story's alive in the dreams we await. Stoic, rightfully records due. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery, specific to the body. Blending rock power with lyrical depth. These songs inspire millions through themes of love, resilience and dreams, resonating across generations wide. But keep wind in my face. The engine's heartbeat sets the pace. Fingers grip tight on worn out frets. Every note a story I'll never forget. Breathing in the night, chasing down the light. The road is long, but I'm holding on tight. Rise like the fire burning through the night. With every breath, we spark the fight. Freedom's not a dream, it's a voice inside, singing out loud, never gonna hide. City lights flicker as the anthem plays, rising up strong in a million ways. Songs of passion, dreams carved in stone. In every chord I'd find my way home. Hands on the strings, pouring out my soul. This music's the fuel that keeps me high. Rise like the fire burning through the night. With every riff, we spark the fight. Freedom's not a dream, it's a voice inside, singing out loud, never gonna hide. No giving up, keep chasing the sky. Every heartbeat a reason why. Through storms and silence, the music survives. Our anthem's alive for all lives. Rise like the fire burning through the night. With every breath, we spark the fight. Freedom's not a dream, it's a voice inside, singing out loud, never gonna hide. With soaring voices that break the chains, we carry the flame again and again. We started out in crowded rooms, guitars blazing loud. Notes like fire in the air beneath the sea of sound. Each chord a step, a beat that changed the night. From roaring anthems loud to soft piano lights. And in that wave of music, love and grit. A baseline holds the ground where broken dreams still sit. The strings swell gently, a rising tide of might. Drums beat steady, a pulse pushing through the night. And when the world weighs heavy, these songs become our light. Fuel for the weary, a reason to hold tight. These are the songs that carry us through the storm, from wild hope to quiet tears in every form. They tell our stories raw and alive, proof that with each melody, dreams survive. In every voice that climbs beneath the spotlight's glow, there's a spark that reaches deep where only music goes. It lifts us up when feet are worn and hearts are far from home. A loud reminder in these notes we're never alone. These are the songs that carry us through the storm, from wild hope to quiet tears in every form. They tell our stories raw and alive, proof that with each melody, dreams survive. So play on, play strong, let every chord ignite in the power of these songs. We find our fight. We were driving past the city limit sign, radio low, hearts beating out of time. Your jacket on the seat, my hands on the wheel, talking about the life we wanted to feel. Street lights blinking like they knew our names. Every mile out there felt like a promise made. We didn't have much, just a tank half full and a reason to believe in something true. You said, if it scares you, it's probably right. I laughed, but I held on to that line. The road kept rolling wide and open like it was daring us to try. These dreams are worth a run, worth a fall, worth every crack note, every late night call. Love in our chests, hope in our hands, freedom singing louder than the doubts we had. If we burn, chasing what's real. Yeah, these dreams are worth a run we feel. I remember the night you played that song, old piano, two fingers holding on. Your voice shook, but your eyes stayed strong, like you already knew where we belong. Rain on the window, coffee gone cold, talking about futures we hadn't been told. You said I don't need easy, I need a life. That's the moment I chose this ride. The world tried to tell us to slow it down, but our hearts never listened to that sound. We learned faith isn't safe or clean, it's jumping head first into what you believe. These dreams are worth the run, worth the fall, worth every cracked note, every late night call. Love in our chest, hope in our hands, freedom singing louder than the doubts we had. If we burn, chasing what's real. Yeah, these dreams are worth the run we feel. Now the stage lights on and the crowd breathes in. Strings rise slow under the skin. I see every road we had to take, every hard goodbye, every brave mistake. If this is all we ever get, I'd do it again, no regret. These dreams are worth the run, worth the fall, worth standing back up with a bruised up soul. Love in our chest, hope in our hands, freedom feels close enough to stand. If we burn, chasing what's real. Yeah, these dreams are worth the run we feel. So turn it up, let the night roll on. We're still here, still singing along. No matter how far, no matter when, I chase this life with you again. Underneath the endless sky where promises were made, you held my hand through storm and fight, never once afraid. Every scar and every tear, a story carved in time. Love's a worn-out battle cry ringing through my mind. We built our dreams on shifting sands, felt the weight but made us stand. Through the nights that tried to break us down, I found strength in every sound. These timeless ballads are our truth, powerful anthems for the youth. Broken hearts and rising flames, we bear the wounds and call their names in every note. The fire's alive, the human spirit won't deny. Pages torn from yesterday, lines we never spoke. Still your voice rings clear and true, cutting through the smoke. Resilience like a steady drum, beating out the pain. Every fall a lesson learned, every loss a gain. We faced the night with eyes wide open, carried hope though hearts were broken. From the ashes we will climb, singing out through space and time. These timeless ballads are our truth, powerful anthems for the youth. Broken
push and glide, piano keys that tell the tale of dreams that never fail. We carry on through night and day, our voices light the way. These timeless ballads are our truth, powerful anthems for the youth. Broken hearts and rising flames, we bear the wounds and call their names in every note. The fire's alive. In every breath the song goes on, a flame inside that's never gone. Through all the pain and all the dreams, we write our lives in rocket strings.
Down the highway, midnight roads unfold. Guitar wails in the cool night air. Leather jacket, heart of gold. Every chord's a story we all share. Crowds beneath neon lights, feel the pulse, the sparks ignite. Wings of fire, lift me higher, burning through the night like a raging desire. With every note a dream's alive, fighting on we learn to thrive. This anthem's ours forevermore, breaking chains, reaching for more. Fingertips bleed on the frets that cry. Passion's roar commands the stage. Eyes that blaze the open sky, fueling hope beyond the cage. Hear the crowd, they're breaking free, hearts in sync, a symphony. Fingers trace the frets, a melody unfolds. Tales of nights when hearts were cast like stones. A weathered voice cuts through the smoky air, singing scars and dreams laid bare. Every chord a heartbeat beating slow, carrying the weight of stories we all know. These anthems rise, a roaring flame inside, carving paths where broken souls collide. From whispers of love to the fight to survive, we find our strength in the songs that keep us alive. Strings bend under thunderous skies of pain. Words collide like thunder, wash away the rain. Hope's not just a word, it's a battle cry. Shattered pieces mended under midnight skies. Every note a fire burning bright, lighting up the darkness with relentless light. These anthems rise, a roaring flame inside, carving paths where broken souls collide. From whispers of love to the fight to survive, we find our strength in the songs that keep us alive. Through the noise and the silence we break free, hand in hand with every memory, chasing dreams with guitar strings pulling tight. In every ballad we find our fight. These anthems rise, a roaring flame inside, carving paths where broken souls collide. From whispers of love to the fight to survive, we find our strength in the songs that keep us alive. Legends born from the fire and the fight, singing on through the endless night. There's a road that bends beyond the hills, where the wildflowers reach and grow. I remember all the nights we spent just learning who we are, feeling every high and low. The city lights faded behind us, but the fire still burned bright. We held on to the stories we believed, the kind that guide you through the night. Every step was a promise, every breath a chance to break away from what we knew, to find a new dance. We're chasing sunlight through the heavy rain. chasing. Remember that first guitar song, how it played like a prayer and a shout. We sang about the roads we traveled, and there was never any doubt. Freedom's not just a word, it's the beat inside your chest, the courage to stand up, say what's true, even when it's a tough test. Every fall taught us more than triumph could show, and the flame grew stronger in the cold winds blow. We're chasing sunlight through the heavy rain, holding on to hope in a world that's never the same. With every scar and every tear, we rise again, we fight, we dream, because some things in life, like love and fearless hearts, are always worth chasing. So when the night feels endless and the road gets long, remember the song we're writing, it will keep us strong. In the silence between notes, in the spaces we fill, there's a promise we made to keep climbing still. We're chasing sunlight through the heavy rain, holding on to hope in a world that's never the same. With every scar and every tear, we rise again, we fight, we dream, because some things in life, like love and fearless hearts, are always worth chasing. Yeah, some things are always worth chasing, and we keep on chasing.
Out on this winding road, the night feels cold and long. Your words like knives in the silence, a bittersweet song. I watch the city lights flicker, fading into dreams, holding on to memories that tear at the seams. But the fire still burns beneath my skin. A voice inside says I can begin again. my song. In these driving riffs I find where I belong. Spent another sleepless night, guitar resting by my side. Dusty roads and fading signs, memories tangled in the lines. You said forever, but forever changed its tune, like a song played just for me. Now I'm chasing down my blue, but every chord I strike tonight brings a fire that won't die. From heartbreaks breaking dawn, I find a strength to carry on. Worn out strings and open roads tell the tales the heart unfolds. Through the pain and through the fight, I'm alive in fading light. Grit and dreams in every note, rocks the voice that keeps me whole. With every riff and every rhyme, I'm writing stories out of time. City lights blur past my window, chasing down a wild unknown. Faces come and faces go, but the music's call is home. Carrying scars like battle cries, but I'm standing not undone. A melody of loss and hope beneath this weathered rising sun. The rhythm pulls me through the night, with broken dreams held tight. From ashes I build my song, where the lost can find where they belong. Worn out strings and open roads tell the tales the heart unfolds. Through the pain and through the fight, I'm alive in fading light. Grit and dreams in every note, rocks the voice that keeps me whole. With every riff and every rhyme, I'm writing stories out of time. No need to hide in silence now. The wounds remind me how the music's more than just a sound. It's where my soul is found. Worn out strings and open roads tell the tales the heart unfolds. Through the pain and through the fight, I'm alive in fading light. Grit and dreams in every note, rocks the voice that keeps me whole. With every riff and every rhyme,
were kids in a rusted car, radio too loud, windows down on Main Street, singing to the crowd. The guitar cut the night with a worn-out spark. We learned how to feel big in the middle of the dark. Your hand on the dash, counting every mile, dreams taped to the windshield, staying for a while. Every chord was a promise we tried to keep. Every song said something we were scared to speak. These are the strings that hold us together when love breaks down and the road gets rough. From heartbreak rooms to hope-filled letters, we turn it up when it all's too much. Anthems rise and the ballads stay. They teach our hearts how to bend, not break, with timeless fire in every note. We live, we fall, we learn, we hope. Years roll by like tour buses, paint chipped and loud. We played for empty bars and stadium crowds. I saw your tears in a cheap hotel mirror, heard the piano tell truths we couldn't hear. We lost some nights of bad advice, paid our dues, paid the price, but the drum kept time, we couldn't breathe. The steady beat saying still believe. There's a power in a voice that's raw and real. It turns those scars into something you can feel. These are the strings that hold us together when love breaks down and the road gets rough. From heartbreak rooms to hope-filled letters, we turn it up when it all's too much. Anthems rise and the ballads stay. They teach our hearts how to bend, not break, with timeless fire in every note. We live, we fall, we learn, we hope. Crash of the cymbals, hands in the air, strangers singing like they've been there. A million stories, one steady song. It says keep going when the nights feel long. If you're down on your luck, if you're short on faith, there's a line in the verse that can change your day. These are the strings that hold us together when love breaks down and the road gets rough. From heartbreak rooms to hope-filled letters, we turn it up when it all's too much. Anthems rise and the ballads stay. They teach our hearts how to bend, not break, with timeless fire in every note. We live, we fall, we learn, we hope. So play it slow, let the last chord ring. We're still here, still believing, from the first downbeat to the final note. This song goes on and on and on. Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete
across the world, but keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Powerful, emotional release. Mind, heart, and emotion electric guitar, drum kit. Started out on quiet streets, just me and a worn-out song. Your laughter crackled through the night like distant thunder rolling strong. We danced through every twist and turn, caught in a flame we couldn't tame. But even stars fall from the sky when the night forgets their name. And the road bends under weary feet. Every heartbreak carves a path beneath. Ride the waves of fire, burn away the pain. From the ashes rises something real again. Through the storm and silence, freedom calls your name. This is our anthem, screaming through the rain. The taste of freedom's bittersweet, like salt upon my skin. I learned to walk through open doors where I used to lock within. The guitar cries, the drums collide, every note a scar I've earned. Carving strength from broken dreams, a lesson only fire has learned. And the night holds promises untold, every score a storybook. Ride the waves of fire, burn away the pain from the ashes, rises something real again. Through the storm and silence, freedom calls your name. This is our anthem, screaming through the rain. No chain can hold the rising tide, no fears can drown the light inside. With every chord, with every fight, we find our way back to the fire's Ride the waves of fire, burn away the pain from the ashes, rises something real again. Through the storm and silence, freedom calls your name. This is our anthem, screaming through the rain. Ride the waves, ride the waves of fire. Ride the waves, ride the waves of fire. Neon from a roadside motel flickers like a tired heartbeat. You've got your hands on the wheel so tight, thinking about the promise you keep. Your old man said nothing comes easy. Mom left a note by the door. You packed your faith in a paper bag and walked right into the road.